Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Moving on to Billy.
Yes, Billy.
CCTV.
Oh my God.
So I want your point of view.
Well, it's very easy, actually. We laughed our heads off.
So I invite Billy round.
No, first of all, your father and I were going on a not very often vacation to somewhere.
Yeah.
Italy. And
What is it that's in your bio? What's in your bio?
What's in
Anything. What's the bio?
In the bio. Anything including Umbria.
Umbria. I love Umbria.
Oh, yes.
Anything to do with
Anything
Umbria.
once, but I love it.
Love it. It's in
Anyway.
a bio. Anyway,
I don't know
carry on.
Bio? You talking about washing powder?
No,
or
the
what?
get on with it.
All right, shut up.
Sorry.
So basically, we went on holiday, and for 4 days we had the most wonderful trip. However, during that time, Dad decided to have a check on the old cameras.
Well, let me do my thing. They were going on holiday, and originally it was meant to be Tat staying with me, and she did for a bit. And then I was still speaking to Billy. I've been on a few dates with him at this point.
He was boyfriend, not boyfriend.
He was my man. Who is my man? Who wasn't my man, but was my man. So and he was like, "Oh, miss you," and I was like, "Oh, miss you too." I don't have parents here, so he was like, "Oh, I'll come see you," and I was like, "Yeah, fine." So he brought me my favourite donuts, a wine, and we were like, "Oh, like they'll never know. How would they know?" Like,
because we've been there, done that. No.
Well, no, because originally we had fake CCTV. I can say this now because it's real now.
Yeah.
But at the time,
we
we
did.
had fake CCTV cameras to put people off. So I just assumed they were still fake.
And
So
what
go on
else
to-
do you
yeah.
not assume?
Yeah, so-
What else have you assumed that it's...
Yeah.
So while we were on holiday, every day, there
Drew
were
would
some
have a look
days
at
that
you.
you said that you weren't going to be there at the house.
Yes, we had to have a check,
So I thought, I'll just have a
Yes,
look
we
at
had to have a check.
CCTV,
Yeah.
just to check. And
And then all of a sudden
yeah.
he said, that's funny. He said,
I
there's
didn't actually see you and Billy, but I saw his car parked in the driveway.
Yeah.
And and then when we got back, you said you're going to introduce us to Billy a few weeks later.
And when
Billy
he pulled up in
round.
the drive,
Happened
he
to be the
said to
same
me,
car.
looks like bloody same car to me. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, watch this space. So
Well, Billy's going, wow. Look
I
at this.
have never
Wow.
seen acting.
Have you done this?
I've
This
never
kitchen's
seen acting. In
brilliant.
fact, he's a better actor than you.
Yeah.
And he did very well.
But then he went upstairs to the
went-
bathroom.
Nobody goes upstairs to the bathroom.
That's Area 51. No one knows what's up there. No one goes up
No
there.
one's allowed up there.
No
What's
one's
going on?
allowed
No
up
one knows
there.
what's happening.
And there's one downstairs. It was
There's
kind
one
of
downstairs.
strange.
I'm
was
thinking,
so-
I said to Drew, he's
He
blown
went to
it.
the one
He's blown
upstairs,
it.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
blown it. So when he came downstairs, we went. He walked
Well,
in the
you and I
kitchen.
decided to wait and see how far
Well,
they'd carry
we
it.
were
yeah.
very
We decided, let's see how
enamoured
far
with his
they'll
marketing
carry this.
skills.
Yeah, the acting was really good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was very good, Drew. And actually, in fact, Grace says was
No, and do you know what's so bad? They went, has Billy been here before? And I went, no. I swear on Monty's life.
Yeah.
I
Monty's a
wouldn't.
cat, by the
Yeah,
way.
but he's also 15. So if I do
He's dead
swear
now.
on his life, he's dying anyway.
18,
He's
actually.
18.
Yeah.
He's 18.
Yeah.
He's 18.
One more line, he is dead.
Sorry. I didn't know that boy was 18. That is taking the piss.
Shut up, Carl. Stop laughing.
Right, but so I thought they'll believe that because I really love the cat. So straight away they just wouldn't question it.
Well, it wasn't that. He came back in and he went, oh, yes, I love this lime kitchen.
Said no one ever, by the way, the most disgusting kitchen ever.
It's not disgusting,
It is,
Grace.
it's awful.
Got taste.
Ask the general
and
public.
different.
It's good for drinking. It's not
Yeah.
good for hangover.
It's
Yeah.
good for hangovers. Anyway,
No, it's not good for hangovers.
I thought you two did really well.
Thank
First
you.
of all, he comes in and he went, what? What? And we hadn't said
because
anything.
he heard me scream. Because I'd been caught out and I just started scream again, as you've heard throughout all of this podcast. I just started screaming.
And then he came down and he said, Grace, what? And we said, have you been here before, Billy? And he went, I have.
He folded straight away.
Yeah.
He is no. First of all, I'm not employing him as a
Yeah.
burglar or anything like that. He's too blinking soft.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a giveaway.
Yeah.
So he's obviously off the books for the family for any burglaries. But I actually thought that both your acting skills were in front of us were very good.
Well, jokes on him because the next day I had to go to our granddad's funeral. He only came to drop me home.
So we hadn't met him. We'd only met him. Well, first of all, we caught him out, and then he'd come to drop Grace off, and that was on the Thursday. And unfortunately, my father passed away, and we.
Look at you
So
laughing.
I don't know what I'm laughing at. I don't know what I'm laughing at, but it's quite hilarious. So basically, what happened was we'd not met Billy before. Grace said, "Oh, can Billy? He's gonna drop me off." I said, "Oh, fine." That was on the Thursday. The funeral was on the Friday. And
He didn't leave till the Sunday.
He didn't leave till the Sunday. So he came to the funeral in Andrew's shirt. I don't know what
And
underpants it was.
Balenciagas. He wore Balenciagas and a pink shirt.
Then he met my mum. So we had, all the rigmarole with the funeral. So he turned up at the house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and,
my God, this is another story. So basically...
Grace's grandma called him
Willie.
Willie.
couldn't
Hello,
call him Billy.
Willie.
Hello,
and we're
Willie.
thinking, we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Will she remember it? And she still calls him. When am I going to eat Willie again? So basically, and then when we were at the church, at the crematorium, to do... First of all, Grace...
No, I
Grace,
can't-
I don't know what happened
No,
here.
first of all, I can't deal with death full stop. It makes me feel physically sick. Seeing a coffin makes me feel violently
was a wicker
unwell.
coffin. It
Yeah,
was a wicker coffin.
good for the coffin. It's still disgusting. There's a dead body in it.
Oh, but-
and I know the dead body,
Yeah,
so
but
it's even worse.
First of all, you heard a rustling.
So I didn't hear a rustling. They got him out of the bloody car, and I hear a thump. And I look at Billy, and I go, "It wasn't, was it?" And he goes, "No, it was." And afterwards, he's going lightheaded at this point.
Well, the problem we had was the vicar didn't know
This
anything.
vicar.
The vicar didn't know anything about
I
Billy.
can't-
So I'm saying, "Hello, Ruth," and here we all are, and yes, we're going to go in. She said, "Now, what I want you to, who's this chap?" And she thought he was Oliver.
yeah, everyone kept going, "All right, Ollie." And I'm
All
going, "I'm
right,
not
Ollie."
dating my brother. That's disgusting." I'm sat holding
Oliver.
hands with him.
So I then said to her, "Actually, Ruth,
We live in the country, but
he's
there's
New
not
Yeah,
that
Orleans
much
it's
Billy. His
normal,
name's
innit?
Billy." And she went, "Okay." So we all walk up after Dad. and
Billy
there's-
sits in the wrong place.
Billy sits in the
He
wrong
sits
place.
in the wrong row. I'm going, "Get up." He's going, "Sit down." I'm going,
Grace
"Get
is-
up. We're in the wrong
Grace
place."
is in cerise pink with a nice little number of the same sort of shoes she's got on now.
Yeah.
All suitable for a funeral.
It was see-through
There's
as
my
well.
dad rustling in the front in his coffin like
Yeah.
this. And then she decides, "Oh, hang on a minute, I haven't been to a funeral before."
I start hysterically
She
crying.
starts crying. I'm thinking, right.
I'm recording this video for Mum as well, her speech, and all you can hear is me go. Billy's just getting tissues every 5 minutes. I'm like,
Anyway, so we got through all that.
Yeah.
And then we got back to the after bit, and all you could hear
The
my mum
afters.
saying, "Oh, you don't get much for your sherry these days, do you?"
of course, her husband's dead. She sat there worrying about the sherry.
She says, "I think these glasses are a bit small. How much are they charging?" Anyway, we got through all that. And, yeah, apart
but
from that,
Tell
life
him
is
about
normal,
when
Grace.
Grandpa died.
The what?
when
Oh,
Grandpa
my God,
died-
I've got to tell you this. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened was,
Oh, this was, I can't believe
I
this.
am Grace's biggest fan.
Seriously.
Apart from her bedroom. But apart from that,
Thank
I
you.
think she's great. Anyway, while my father was still warm in his bedroom,
Literally.
they had to go through a bit of protocol, and the police had to be called because your grandfather wasn't
Suspicious death. He was 95.
No, it wasn't a natural
And he
death.
died
Like
in
he
his
died
sleep.
in his sleep, so it was like, had he been to the doctor? No,
Right.
Anyway, so this chap turns up, very nice chap, a policeman, and he turns up. Funny enough, he had a bin bag, and I thought, Christ, he's got Grace's nappies in it. All it was a massive bin bag, and they had to take Dad's medication away. And he only
Oh, I thought they were going to put Grandpa in it. That's what I was like,
he
what?
only had 4 pills. It's ridiculous. Anyway, he's sitting in the kitchen, he's doing all his paperwork, and he's going, Grandma's away with the fairies because she started on the sherry by that time. That
Yeah,
was about
9 a.m.
9:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. Yeah. And then there was the ambulance people there and they were going, everything all right? Yeah, all marvellous. So in the end, Grace rang and she said, I just thought I'd speak to Grandma. Oh, yes, here we are. You all right, Grandma? Oh, I think I am, yeah. Oh, that's good then. Pass me back to Mum.
Yeah.
So are you all right then? Yeah, okay. So what's happening now then? Well, we've got a chap in the kitchen. He's doing all the paperwork. Oh, what's he doing then? Oh, he's a policeman. Oh, does he know about you, Grace? I don't know. I'll find out. So I put the phone down. I said, it must be really mundane what you're doing. He said, it's all bloody paperwork. I said, here, I'll tell you what. Have you seen her before? And I put this, got your podcast out. Oh, blimey, he said, this is a bit interesting, isn't it? So he put down all the paperwork and got all that out. Grace, got all the Grace stuff out. Oh, he said, is this your daughter? I said, yeah, she's just rung. He said, I bloody like this. I don't know what happened, but he was on there for about 25 minutes. He said that you were very entertaining. I don't watch your podcast myself, but
Mum's
he thought
banned from it.